Hey, look, it's Alex.
Oh, he's still alive. I mean, I'm sure it won't last, but I'm glad that it continues on.
Welcome back to Character Select. Dave, Scow, and V, Remedy Dream Team, back from more Alan Wake 2. I swear to God we're going to get back to Alan at some point, but the game really wants us to keep going to Saga, so...
Scratch is Wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you.
Fair.
That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
You're the FBC, you're not on our side.
Right?
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
That, I don't know about that might.
I mean, I can
carrying a lot.
understand not wanting to say anything.
I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen,
honey.
You're better off without her. I know I am.
Fucking Casey.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified.
Of course
Good
it
news,
is.
consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau
Yes!
of Control. Here's the key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team.
Alright, let's talk to our boy.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems.
I don't like it when my
needed a
name is in
break.
games.
You and Logan moved to Watery, and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case. If you were willing to return to the area.
So it happened
Okay.
recently?
That's enough.
Maybe.
The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
Well, he's a good devil's advocate.
I just need to change the story.
Yeah, it's a fair point to bring up.
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
That doesn't track.
Yes and no.
This is
'Cause,
the
like,
kind of case my ex hated.
It's kind of always been hinted that
Sounds like
Scratch
me.
has been a part of him.
Right.
That's funny.
The dark side of him.
Cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
Did we already do this? No. I missed the sync on Deerfest safety prep last time. Any updates? What's the latest on crowd control? Who put bayonets into the whoever put bayonets into the suggestion box was clearly kidding, right? Right? the hell? That's so weird.
What is?
So my controller is vibrating to something in the game, but it's doing like taps. It's not like a. It's like a.
Weird.
I don't know if it's because I'm on the computer. It's very distracting. Not to be used for personal quarrels or other unofficial business, and remember to watch your coffee mugs. Thornton doesn't remember how you paid back buying lunch months ago, so don't listen to him, and I definitely do not touch my pay, or I swear to God I'll sue. Olga owes me $20 and refused to pay it back. It's just deducts pay that amount plus interest on it directly from my paycheck. Do not microwave whole fish. I shouldn't have to say this.
What was the topmost one? The security measures one?
That was the one where, when the power goes out.
Oh,
fucking,
okay, yeah.
Alright. We got some shit going on here. Alright. Caseboard first. Caseboard is important. Scratch tried to take the clicker. Has Scratch been pretending to be Wake the whole time? Where's the real Alan Wake? Certainly possible. Wake has been contacting me from the dark place.
Yep.
Where is Wake? But what if it's simpler than that? Goals are the same. Could mean Wake and Scratch are just the same, or just a coincidence. Okay, we got a lot of shit going on here. What?
Yeah.
Did I find a new lunchbox? I did find a new lunchbox.
In the park.
Breakfast area.
That's all of them.
Nice.
We know who left these. Talk to someone. Okay. Find evidence. Cult stashes. We found more.
Okay.
At some point, we do have to go and get all the cult stashes.
It's all of them in town.
Yep. The FBC bought powerful lights to subdue the taken. Light in the dark presence.
The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense.
I'm still annoyed that we can't do these. FBC file linking cult activity to Wake. Cult working for with somebody. There we go. But if Scratch is identical to Wake, then this could refer to either of them.
Nice.
My life.
I'm just glad that he's currently not dead. Even fucking my relationship with David. That's not fair.
Okay, and now comes the important part. Oh, hello.
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense.
No shit.
Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place.
The wrong
Maybe he
tense.
always was.
You're using the wrong tense. That is a fucked up picture, too.
I love that.
Jesus.
That's great.
Scratch was pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? No. I'm in control here. It's my mind place.
Ooh,
He's powerful.
that was
Too
tricky.
powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker.
Okay, let's not do that ever again. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Holy shit. What was it that I wanted here?
Is it something on the double? I think it was on the double barrel. Yeah, this one.
Oh yeah,
was
kill
it.
an enemy
Healing.
to restore health. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's go read some goddamn FBC files. Hey, Ilmo. Fucknut.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Jaakko was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
Okay.
That explains why they attacked Nightingale.
How long has
Yeah.
the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. When I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just a name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
He's got to fight.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing. Not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine that's the point, that they've never heard of him.
Yeah.
Is there anything in here?
Trash bag.
Other than Estevez is just...
Trash bag.
Estevez, I'm gonna need you to, like, drink some orange juice and eat a cookie. You've given a lot of blood
Given
today.
so much blood.
Okay. Cases.
Who says that was all her blood?
There's enough of her blood. Wait, what? Hold on. Cult of the Tree. I have 3 clues. Where are they? They're there. That was weird. Ilmo. He's never heard of Scratch. Cult wasn't working for with Scratch or Wake operating on their own. Cult found Wake's pages inside Taken and believed he was the cause. Wake is responsible for Taken, believe killing him will stop this. Already corrupted by the Dark Presence, their goal was to protect the community. No. No.
Nightingale.
Cult goal. There we go. Cult of the Tree protects Taken. A deduction, you say? Ritual was meant to destroy Taken, not create them.
It is nice being able to go back and fill in what is effectively all like the mind board now is using the oldest original
Wake is
cases where we had
trapped
like
in the
little
dark place.
holes just here and there I forgot
He's
existed.
been reaching
It's
out,
nice.
Yeah.
communicating with me in the overlaps.
Wake is in the dark place, been there the entire time. Definitely there now. How to rescue Wake.
Profile someone, you know, like a cup.
Oh, wrong thing. No, like, here's the thing.
Yeah, I know.
We've got
Cosculus have a new one.
the Cosculans.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yako. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side.
So, the Torchbearers were then active between 2010 and 2013. Is that accurate?
They were
Well, they were
active
before
before the AWE even happened.
Yeah.
Right, because Sarah Breaker was part of them. But
She was a torchbearer, yeah.
If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party.
They were
Invitation
interrupted.
only. Wrong time, wrong place. Time to go, Yako. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
I mean, that just tracks. Cult of the Tree. Cult of the Tree. So, cult's ritual would have stopped him, but he was interrupted.
Hooray.
So
I
then...
never filled in a little spot.
So then the logical conclusion of that is because they weren't able to take out Nightingale, they spent their time looking for him, and therefore more Taken were created?
No, I believe the darkness already got into them around the time Nightingale failed. Like, it was like, okay, now it's time to act, and it started corrupting the members of the Golden Tree. Like, the two cops turning out to be a couple of horrendous bigots.
Right. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay.
The cult didn't trust Wake.
That was
Or is
interesting.
it Scratch?
Transcript of interview with subject Alan Wake, suspected para-utilitarian, interviewer Kieran Estevez, lead agent. Mr. Wake, you've been taken into FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date, but for now I need to ask if there's anything you can tell us about the incident at the hotel, anything we may need to know. There's a force here you don't understand, a presence, it's after me, it wants to consume me, consume everything. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. Why does it want you? It feeds on artists, on the art they create, it wants me because of my rating. It can be any form of art, any artistic expression. Music, painting, film, photography, it can feed on any of it, all of it, you have to believe me. We're well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time now. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are going to love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me? Mr. Wake, you're in custody pending charges for breaching numerous federal violation codes. We're not going to give you a suspected paranatural object. You're not listening to me. We're listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? Expletive you, let me the expletive out of here. It's coming for me, we're all in danger. Interview was terminated due to subject becoming uncooperative.
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
Is the sound chopping out for you too?
Yeah, that did a flicker on our end.
Okay.
I might need to that was just Parsec.
No, I might need to restart the capture software.
Okay.
Through extensive interviews with witnesses of AWE 35, additional details regarding the Shadow, A010, have been discovered. Redacted and Redacted, both present during the AWE, reported seeing a woman named Barbara Yeager in Bright Falls at the time. Yeager is... Redacted and Redacted? Former actress from Bright Falls resident who emigrated with the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland, reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake. Research staff have concluded that Yeager's appearance is likely a case of the Shadow manifesting in human form. Research is ongoing as to the nature of the connection between the Shadow and the psychophysical signatures available for it to mimic. Current hypotheses are Shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangentially involved in the creation of art who have operated within a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake. Shadow can manifest as any individual contained, definition needed, within Cauldron Lake. Research is actively ongoing. Who do you think Redacted and Redacted are?
I think, didn't Control have some documents regarding Cauldron Lake and mention who some of its agents were?
Yes, but I'm wondering if that's... my first thought was Barry and Sarah Breaker.
Quite possibly.
But I don't think they ever saw Barbara. So maybe I'm overthinking it. Anyway. Hey, look, more files.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Why do you keep doing that?
Deployment order. Clicking or dragging up.
At approximately 1900 hours in 13 September 23, readings from a remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake known threshold to what researchers theorize is the origin dimension of A040, the Shadow, past acceptable limits. Attempts to contact FBC research facility WA03, codenamed the Lake House, were unsuccessful. On-site event verification not possible. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Lead Agent K. Estevez will mobilize Investigation Unit Beta from the remote operations site at Redacted. All available Shadow-specific equipment, Lot 4-11B, has been approved for use in the field. Objectives to confirm an active event. If an active AWE is occurring, the dispatch team will identify its nature and severity, limit exposure, and attempt to contain or neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area, and check status of the lake house and its staff. Relevant operatives in the area include the Cult of the Tree, Redacted, and Alan Wake, currently missing. Wonder who the relevant operative is. Is somebody working for the FBC here that we don't know?
Yeah, the janitor, Artie. I bet Artie is there Redacted.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
That would be you, Saga. Classification request 194F. Based on reports, the item is a light switch from a lamp cord with part of the severed cord still attached. Eyewitness accounts suggest the item possesses the ability to alter reality, with the changes being based on Redacted when used by a capable para-utilitarian. Parsing this item's effect from that of the Cauldron Lake threshold responsible for reoccurring AWEs in the area is difficult because the only reported uses of the item have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect of the threshold or vice versa, or if there's no connection whatsoever. Recorded material from Dr. Hartman after becoming a Redacted have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Yeager, likely a physical manifestation of a Redacted, by inserting the light switch into its chest and flicking the switch. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality, see file AWE 35. However, it's unclear what the restrictions and limitations of this effect are. Conclusion: the light switch is a possible OOP, but the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on secondhand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine classification and precise effect of the item.
Nice.
Huh. Alright, hold on, I'm going to do something here. Yeah, I know. Just resetting it. Well, that was fascinating reading. Let's go back to our mind place. And our case board. And our cases. Wake's in the dark place, and Cauldron Lake is the threshold to it. No.
Scratch know what information I can still trust.
Scratch pretended to be Wake, used us for how long? The whole time? Can anything Wake said be tested? Trusted. Clicker, still useful.
Yes.
According to the file, Wake has used the clicker to change reality before. Okay. FBC file and the clicker and its para-utilitarian abilities.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
Must be used with art to amplify reality-changing effect. Dark Presence feeds on artists and the art they produce. This one. Any artistic expression can feed it. Okay.
And music.
Alright. I've read the files. I'm now an FBC agent, sort of.
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010.
Who verified it?
It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do. So the Cult of the Tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
Did we read this? Yeah, we did. Okay.
Yeah, combinations.
No, dang it. I want to talk to Casey.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
Oh, Lord.
I love dumb shit like that.
Dude.
I have to ask Tor a question.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true.
I love that they call him
Don't
Tom.
let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker to make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
But that doesn't necessarily help us, because we can't get to Wake.
We now know that we need to go to the lake. Where the threshold be? Ah,
Is there something we can ask
maybe
him?
he knows.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need
I also
protection
love that her
until we
jacket
sort
is
this
just
out.
covered in blood.
I could use your help.
It's covered in, please, we call it in the business crime blood.
I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Ilmo.
I swear to God, if he ends up in the goddamn FBC, I'm out.
What do you mean? That would be the greatest.
That
Him
would be-
fucking walking around, a mug of coffee in hand.
Recruiting
He
standards have
definitely-
dropped.
He
Look.
definitely picks up some kind of OOP that's just a coffee thermos.
We
Is there-
definitely know Casey's on the way out. So hear me
Look.
out. Ilmo might be
Yeah.
the best new partner.
The only difficulty with Ilmo is that it's kind of hard to make a punny book name for him.
Tickle me, Ilmo.
That only works if it's the first adventure is the hunting a pedophile. If Ilmo becomes like the nonce slayer, then sure.
So fighting Wake took up a lot of bullets.
Alakablam. Now,
Which-
you have a comical number of crossbows. You might as well just fucking use this dumb thing.
You know what I have a comical number of? Rifle rounds. I have fucking 20 rifle rounds.
You are definitely going to need those later. I'd say put the shotgun completely away so that you can fit more bolt.
Fair.
Yeah.
You can't make a use of any of its ammo at the moment anyway.
What about the propane tank?
Propane.
And propane accessories.
Well,
Well.
damn it, Bob. It's time for me to bring the propane.
Okay.
Propane,
Also, I love the
propane.
fact that Tim just disappeared at the start of this whole shit, and nobody has mentioned it.
Yeah.
Nobody has said a goddamn thing.
Everyone's just kind of written him off at this point. Oh.
Hello. Don't mind me. Going to my hotel room for no reason. Sir, now is not the time for selfies.
Everyone in this town knows shit's going down.
Well, I mean, they've known shit's been going down for 13 years minimum.
It's
right?
Empty.
It's empty.
There's nothing there. Just darkness.
Oh, I want to listen to this.
That's all he's got.
Ah, it's just the same.
There's nothing there. Just
Oh, maybe there's a deer in here.
I think you may be right. Might have been a mistake to come here.
Oh, it's... Yeah.
I don't think Marcy's coming back.
Probably not.
Riley, this is so messed up. I know.
God, they were just tourists.
Hey. Got anything on tap?
He doesn't have a single tap. That's kind of sad.
Look, I'm not going to lie to you. I'll drink a keg at this point. Wait, what the...
What the what?
Oh, there. Okay. Wasn't there blood everywhere when Wake woke up? Like,
Yeah.
everywhere?
Yeah, that dude's been mopping the entire time, and you can still see it's all over the deer itself.
I guess.
Which you didn't go and pet. Tisk tisk.
I can't.
Yeah.
You can't pet the gory deer then. Boo.
Also, if we really wanted to, we could try going back to Wake.
I'll have to give it a shot.
Because we don't have a plan. Maybe something he does fixes it.
I don't know. I feel like you want to go to the lake next.
Entirely
so that
possible.
you can find the threshold.
But we also have to find all of the cult stashes, so...
Leap of faith.
'cause there's a key. But next time on Character Select, see what's going on with Alan. We might go back to Saga, but we shall see. But thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And... Oh, that was weird.
That
and
was
creepy.
terrifying.
Yeah, it still says Progress Saga Story. Alright.